South Africa.
Mark Carey, and when he said, and he was thinking he was gonna be from South Africa because he's all obsessed with it, and then when he's like, where do you think I'm from? And then I'm like, Nigeria, just playing around, right? And so he was there, and he was like, Nigeria, and he's like, yes, I am. So where am I from? And Mark Carey got humbled.
Got humbled real quick, huh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the truth today, man. Does the truth hurt? All right, we've heard that before. And I want to know, how do you feel when you get told the truth? Because I know sometimes some of us can't handle the truth. And we would rather people lie to us than tell us the truth. And I was watching something today that just explained that to a T. And I figured I'd share it with you guys, man, just like I do. If something, comes to mind that I think may be valuable, that may be beneficial, I say, hey, why not share, right? Because I hope that you guys would do the same with me. I hope you, when you find something of value to you, would say, hey, you know what? Maybe Jeff might want to know. Let me share. Let me leave a comment. Let me leave a link so he can check that thing out. Anyway, what he said was truth could be direct, but it doesn't have to be rude. It was interesting. Truth could be direct, but it doesn't have to be rude. And I was like, okay, what is he talking about? So I leaned in to get a little bit more information. And I'm sure you've probably been told something that hurt a little bit, that stung a little bit, but it was true. And that person telling you was probably telling you so that you could fix it, so that you can correct it. I'm going to give you guys a real life example. Don't judge me. All right. So, man, once upon a time back in the day, I used to sell cars and used to run around the lot all the time. Nobody. What's happening? Man, I appreciate you, man. That's a good message. Double tap and like for sure. It takes no effort at all, but it helps the algorithm, right? I appreciate you. So back to this story, man. And again, don't judge me. I appreciate you, man. That's good stuff. I need to go subscribe to your channel and do this from time to time and reciprocate because I do appreciate you. Man, I was selling cars and obviously it gets hot sometimes. So we're running around the lot selling cars and opening doors, checking out this car, checking out that car. And we're not selling every single car, but you're talking to different customers on the lot, as you know. Man, I had my manager pull me to the side and then tell me, hey, one of the customers that you were showing the car to came back in and, they had nothing after you took them on a ride, they had nothing bad to say about, anything except, they had this odor. There's this BO, So if you wouldn't mind, just pay close attention when it comes to, whether it's spray on, rub on, like extra perfume or cologne or whatever, like do something so that way you're not offending the customers as you take them on the drive. And I was like, damn. All right, I got you. And to be honest, till this day, I still, even telling this story, I remember what it felt like hearing that, because on the sales floor, I was like the number one guy. I'm selling cars left and right, but to get humbled and told that, somebody that knows the owner of the dealership came and, dropped a little message and said, hey, this guy, he's a good guy. Everything was great. The ride was great. He showed me about the car, but, it's got a little extra odor coming from him and might not be good for business. And I was like, damn, that kind of stung. But it was good to hear it so that I can fix it, so that I can correct it. And in the summertime, running around a car dealership, I'm not expecting to be smelling like a bed of roses, right? So some people wouldn't have even said anything. Some people would have said, you know what? Damn, something stinks, but I'm not going to say anything. I'll just move on. And later on, no problem. I'll be free of the stench. But he chose to say something and say, hey, can you let them know so that they can fix it so it doesn't mess up your business? Now, the question is, if you're watching and you had something going on, whether it's body odor, whether it's appearances, whether it's whatever, and somebody told you the truth about the situation to help you out, to really give you some nuggets or give you some tips about whatever you were doing that you could improve on, how would that make you feel? That's the question, right? And it's interesting because the conclusion that this gentleman was saying, he said, we've become so accustomed in society to almost look for people to lie to us so that we can feel good about what they're telling us versus give us the truth and us getting better as a result of maybe fixing something, right? So I was like, wow, that's interesting to think. But then it's funny because I feel like it's absolutely right. So I just wanted to know what you guys think about that, right? He said, if we don't be careful, we're going to build a society where the truth is too sharp to be received and also too soft to be useful. And I was like, damn, okay. So what does that mean? So if a bunch of people are telling you the truth and it could make you better, it could make you improve something in an area that you're maybe lacking in, but you're too soft to take in the message, to take in the teaching, to take in the coaching or whatever it is to get better. It could be sports, right? If your coach is hard on you and telling you that, hey, look, you can do better if you just do an extra lap or do an extra push-up or do an extra rep, one more, right? If that's the coaching or the advice that the coach is giving you, and you're saying, you know what, this coach is too hard on me. And the coach knows that you have potential and he's trying to pull the potential out, right? And you don't get to that place. Is it the coach's fault or is it your fault, right? Because sometimes we'll turn around and blame the teacher and say the teacher didn't teach me. But really, we were mad when the teacher said we should do a certain thing so that we can get better. We didn't want to take the teacher's lesson. We didn't want to improve because for us, it was too much to follow that instruction, that guidance, or whatever the case may be. So we just decided, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'll blame them instead and then say that their teaching didn't work, their coaching didn't work, their message was wrong, right? Let's be careful. Let's just be careful about our mindset, our perspective, the way that we see things, I think if our mentality is tough, if we have thick skin and we can take things and really see past that initial, your breath stinks. Okay, cool. Man, what's the purpose? Why is my breath stink? Maybe I need to brush my teeth twice a day instead of just once a day. And as a result of doing that, that makes it a better situation for the people I talk to and for all the pictures that I take. Win-win, right? I'm just using that as an example. There could be so many different things that we're talking about when it comes to this, but it's just, again, the perspective, the mindset, just thinking about things correctly and not getting offended when people are giving you information and things that could be beneficial, right? Man, that's it. Just wanted to share that with you guys, man. We don't want to become a society where the truth is too sharp to be received and too soft to be useful. So let's just get better at our communication skills so that we can deliver that message on point, not be too soft and not be too sharp, but just direct so that the message is received. I hope this helped you. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about, hearing the truth if it's too direct, right? Do you like maybe a softer approach or do you like the direct approach? I personally, give it to me. I got thick skin. Give me the truth. Matter of fact, again, leave some comments in this comment section. Let me know how this, delivery was, what this message was about. Was there any value? Let me know the truth. I'll be waiting to see that later. Till the next video, man, stay safe, be productive, keep growing forward. We'll talk soon. Peace.